Welcome to the Kindness Cafe podcast. Grab a cup of coffee, tea, or your favorite snack, relax, and join us for our very first podcast. I am Seema Raj, your host, and I would like to tell you a little bit about myself. I am originally from Boise, Idaho. Yes, the home of the best potatoes in the U.S. I have a degree in broadcast journalism and have worked as a news reporter and anchor, both in radio and television for many years. Then I changed my career and worked with Hewlett Packard for about 10 years until I moved to Maryland. I have been living in Maryland now for about 11 years and work in IT. I am married and have 2 wonderful children. But I must tell you guys that throughout the years, I have really missed my passion for news reporting. But with this podcast, I am so excited to be back on air. And what a time to make a comeback during COVID-19 when life has changed drastically and globally for everyone. Do you ever just sit back and ask yourself how you can turn this negative time into something positive? You can. You are in control of how you feel. How can you do this? By spreading love and kindness wherever you go. A simple, nice gesture can make someone's day and give you inner happiness. Making others happy will make you happy. So it is very appropriate that our guest for today is Nidhi Khaneja. Through her selfless random acts of kindness and compassionate nature, she has been involved with many humanitarian projects since she was 16 years old. By profession, Nidhi is an IT project manager who works for the federal government in Washington, D.C. In her personal life, she is the founder of a nonprofit organization called Gift of Kindness. She also has a segment as a TV anchor for Fox 5 Plus, where she shares many of her uplifting stories. And lastly, she is a proud wife and the mother of 2 precious kids. Hi, Nidhi. Welcome to our podcast. Thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you for giving me the chance to anchor this podcast.
Wow. Thank you, Seema, for such a warm welcome and having me on your podcast. I am super excited about our collaboration, and I absolutely love the name Kindness Cafe. I think it's a great platform to amplify kindness and to be empowered by beautiful souls.
Thank you so much, Nidhi. I feel the same exact way about our joint effort. And through your efforts, you have put so many smiles on so many people's faces. What prompted you to start Gift of Kindness?
Thank you, Seema, for such kind words. So, I've always been a firm believer in giving back. 9 years ago, I had a life-changing event when everyone came together and uplifted me. The support I received from others helped me tremendously and encouraged me to give back even more. That was my calling and prompted me to start Gift of Kindness. The concept is simple yet powerful. That is to showcase kindness stories around us. I think giving is so beautiful. You know, as they say, the secret of living is giving. Whether you're giving your time, smile, a sincere compliment, an encouraging note, or simply pat on the back. Everyone needs to be loved, respected, and acknowledged. And we definitely rise by lifting others.
Yes, Nidhi, we definitely do. And I must say that kindness is also very contagious. Through our own acts, we inspire so many others, and many times unknowingly. And you started Gift of Kindness before COVID-19 ever even happened, when going out and doing acts of kindness was easier and safer for people. But what kind of things can people do today during COVID so they still stay healthy and safe?
Sure, Seema, that's actually a great question and so timely. So many things can be done virtually these days, and every contribution counts. And here are some examples and ideas I can share with our listeners. Teach an online class, a skill that you're passionate about. Example, painting or a laughter yoga class or mentoring. I know of 2 young sisters who have started virtual tutoring program absolutely free of cost for those struggling with homeschooling. Our volunteers recently made over 200 beautiful cards with the message of hope for the cancer patients during this phase of isolation. Sometimes a simple phone call to others can spread some cheer, and kindness can be a cure to loneliness and isolation. There are so many kids these days, along with their parents, are making face masks and sanitizer for the essential heroes. And last but not the least, donation to an organization that is providing services to those in need. Gift of Kindness donates care packages and provides meals locally to the homeless shelters here in Washington, D.C. and Baltimore area, especially to the families facing food insecurity due to lost jobs. And the list can go on and on.
Yes, Nidhi, thank you so much for sharing all of these different ways to reach out to people. We really just don't even realize how such simple things like giving a card to someone could make their day, but it does, and we have seen it. So, Nidhi, how do people get involved with Gift of Kindness if they're interested?
Absolutely. So we frequently post kindness stories, acts, and various projects on our Facebook page. If anyone is interested in supporting our efforts, please email us at info@giftofkindness.org. I do want to leave our listeners with one request. Perform one act of kindness and share your experience. Brighten someone's day by doing something extraordinary today, even if it's tiny. Together, we can create kindness ripples by paying it forward. And I sincerely hope that this inspires our listeners to embrace kindness.
Wow, Nidhi, I already feel so uplifted and happy. And I don't know about anyone else out there, but I am so ready to get out there and do my own act of kindness today. Thank you so much for joining us, inspiring us, and I am so excited about our kindness journey together.
Awesome. Thank you again, Seema, for spreading the message of kindness. And I do want to thank and acknowledge our talented team of volunteers and supporters that believe in us and believe in giving back selflessly. Thank you again.
Thank you. And you're right. Without all of these beautiful, loving souls, we could not even exist. They really are the pillar of our journey. A journey that will continue next time when another unique guest joins us to share their inspiring story. And if any of you have an uplifting story to share, please contact us directly so we can hear all about it together. We want to thank all of our listeners for joining us today. Until next time, stay safe, healthy, and always remember, living is giving.